Hi, I am Lea and I am a case officer. What do I do? I decide if applicants will be granted international protection or not. The examination of a case can be rather complicated. Every day, thousands of case officers across Europe are engaged in this process and face the same challenges. EASO developed practical tools and guidance to help all of us with our daily work. For the core examination of a case, we need 3 guides. They assist us in examining each application individually, objectively and impartially. The first one is the EASO Practical Guide on Personal Interview. The 3 key elements to a successful personal interview are the establishment of an atmosphere of trust with the applicant at the beginning of the interview, the funnel approach through which the applicant is first encouraged to talk freely before following up with probing questions, and lastly, to provide your interview with a structure that is transparent for the applicant and ensures that all relevant aspects of the application have been covered. Then we have the EASO Practical Guide on Evidence Assessment. This guide offers the case officer a step-by-step approach to conclude which elements of the claim can be accepted as credible. The heart of this method lies in the identification of material facts. These are the facts that may determine if someone is in need of international protection or not. Once the material facts are identified correctly, this guide will show you how the credibility of each of them can be assessed. This is done by examining the statements, the relevant country of origin information, and by taking into account the perspective of the applicant. Then we have the EASO Practical Guide on Qualification. It leads the case officers through the key questions to be answered one by one, to come to the conclusion if international protection has to be granted or not. The guide breaks down the components of the definition of a refugee and subsidiary protection status. It offers explanations on how each one of them should be understood and applied. All guides are designed to be as practical as possible. That's why they are constructed in different interlinked layers, such as guidance that briefly describes the procedure, checklists, flowcharts and templates that help ensure case officers to follow all the necessary steps. Posters summarize the process visually. There are references to international, European Union and national instruments and case law. You can access these guides wherever you are, whenever you want, through the application for smartphones. All practical guides can be found on the EASO website. These guides make our work fairer and more efficient, so that we can help more people in the same amount of time. The use of the guides ensures a coherent and harmonized system for the examination of applications for international protection on a national and European level.